The AFC is truly a competitive battleground. I mean, out of the 7 teams that qualified for the playoffs last season, 3 were from the AFC West, while the remaining 4 came from other AFC divisions. The divisional competition is intense, which also means that the overall performance of these teams has been really strong. But out of these, only one team managed to make it to the Super Bowl, and that team wasn't the Chargers. After Jim Harbaugh took over last season, the Chargers made an impressive comeback, but the gap with Kansas City is still significant. However, the Chargers' preparation this time suggests that the upcoming season could look very different. The Chargers haven't won a playoff game since 2009, so this time the goal won't just be to win a playoff game, but to make a deep playoff run as the ultimate target. And for that, having a competitive roster is crucial. And the front office is doing everything possible to assemble strong resources, whether through free agency or the draft. The best approach is to capture resources from your competitors. Here are 3 key players I've selected, one from each divisional competitor team, who could significantly help the Chargers win. Joe Ortiz must keep a close eye on them. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. No matter how their divisional competitors perform, they still have talented players on their rosters. In free agency, the Chargers have an opportunity to capture some of these skilled players. Here are 3 players: Cody Barton from the Denver Broncos, Cody Whitehair from the Las Vegas Raiders, and finally Trey Smith from the Kansas City Chiefs. Cody Barton had a strong 2024 season with the Broncos, finishing second on the team in tackles and playing a crucial role in Denver's much-improved run defense. The Broncos ranked among the league's best against the run, allowing fewer rushing yards than all but 2 teams. Barton's ability to diagnose plays, shed blockers, and close gaps made him a key piece of their defensive success. His presence helped Denver consistently hold opponents under 100 rushing yards per game, making him a reliable and productive linebacker in the middle of the defense. For the Chargers, Barton would be a major boost to a defense that struggled to stop the run all season. While their ranking of 14th in rushing yards allowed per game doesn't seem terrible, the reality was much worse in crucial games. They were physically dominated in losses to Baltimore, Tampa Bay, and Houston, giving up over 200 rushing yards in 2 of those matchups and 168 in their wild-card exit. Barton's tackling ability and discipline in run defense would immediately help stabilize the front 7, preventing opponents from running all over them in key situations. The second player is Trey Smith, who had another strong year with the Chiefs, ranking as the 14th best guard in the NFL according to Pro Football Focus. More importantly, he was the 10th best run-blocking guard, continuing to be one of the league's most reliable interior linemen. He played a key role in protecting Patrick Mahomes, helping Kansas City's offensive line allow just 26 sacks on the season. His physicality and ability to create running lanes made him a valuable asset for the Chiefs' offense, which has thrived in large part due to its dominant play in the trenches. The Chargers' offensive line has struggled with inconsistency and injuries, and adding Smith would provide an instant upgrade. He would not only strengthen their protection, but also give their run game a much-needed boost. The Chargers have lacked a dominant presence on the interior, and Smith's ability to clear lanes for running backs would be a game-changer. On top of that, signing him would weaken the Chiefs, helping the Chargers close the gap with the reigning division champion. And the last player is Cody Whitehair, who spent the 2024 season with the Raiders, appearing in 12 games and making 3 starts at left guard. Throughout his 9-year career, he has played both center and guard, earning a Pro Bowl nod as a center in 2018. His experience and versatility have made him a valuable piece on any offensive line, giving teams flexibility when dealing with injuries or depth concerns. Even in a limited role with Las Vegas, he provided steady play when called upon. For the Chargers, Whitehair would bring much-needed depth and reliability to a unit that has struggled to stay healthy. Injuries have repeatedly forced the team to shuffle its offensive line, creating issues with consistency and pass protection. Whitehair's ability to play multiple positions would give them a dependable backup, or even a potential starter at guard. His presence would provide security and stability, helping ensure the Chargers don't find themselves in trouble when injuries inevitably occur. If the Chargers want to finally break their AFC West drought and become legitimate contenders, making smart offseason moves is crucial. Adding key players like Barton, Smith, and Whitehair could address some of their biggest weaknesses and help them compete with the top teams in the division. With cap space to work with, this is a prime opportunity for the Bolts to reshape their roster and build a team that can go the distance. What do you think, Chargers fans? Would these moves be enough to close the gap with the Chiefs and make a deep playoff run? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth Chargers coverage all season long.